welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you the Chill Red blend. This is from Hillinger. I also did a wine from Hillinger. I think it was the Small Red Hill, and there's 12.5% alcohol and it's from 2018. So I'm guessing it's really good because the last one was also good. So let's see what the difference is. This is more fruity than the other one, but it's good as always. So today our topic is parenting and culture, Zimbabwe versus Austria. Well, Zimbabwe versus the Western world, or rather Africa versus the Western world. So number one, child's discipline. This okay, in the Western world, or rather in Austria, they like to put kids in time out. So it's rather you go sit on a step somewhere, or you sit on the corner looking at the wall, or whatever it is, go to your room or whatever. But in Zimbabwe, you will get a spanking. A belt can be used also, or a wooden spoon. Yeah, a lot of whatever your parents can find, it can be used as a weapon against you and you can say nothing about it. So okay, it's not that brutal, but child discipline here is a little bit, what can I say, on the softer side. Yeah, for me, does the kid really learn something, or they just think, yeah, okay, I just go sit in my corner and then the next time I'll do it again. Yeah, okay. But if your parents use a belt or a wooden spoon, trust me, you won't do that again. So yeah, there's a difference there. Number two, you've heard the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. And that's still in Africa, you know, in terms of where the neighbors, the extended family, even strangers can discipline your kid if they're misbehaving. If you think, yeah, I'm going to misbehave outside, she can't do anything to me, well, you get a shock of your life because anyone can discipline you. Your parents will hit you there in public and embarrass you. So please don't think you're smarter than them and you can do it outside. Yeah, it takes a village and they will help. So, okay, watch yourself. Number three. On number three, I just wrote, I have rights, LOL. I always have to laugh when I see in the movies, or there's this thing called the nanny, I think, where the parents are too overwhelmed with their kids that they can't discipline their kids anymore, and they get this nanny who comes to the house and helps them you know, sort themselves out with the kids and this and that and blah blah blah. So, and then you hear a lot of kids say, I have rights, I can do what I want, you can't do this to me, I'll call the police. First of all, if you tell an African parent that you have rights under their roof, you're asking for trouble. Yeah, there are no two ways about it. You're asking for trouble and you're asking for a beating, because they always say, under my roof, my rules. If you can't follow them, there's the door. Okay? There's no I have rights. And this where kids have the luxury to slam the door or say I hate you or shout around and curse at their parents. My friend, you'll be buried alive. Don't try it. You have no rights in an African home. As long as you're still under the roof of your parents, even when you're an adult, you have no rights, my friend. So watch yourself before you get hurt. And don't think because you're an adult, you're too grown for an ass whooping. You will get it. Yes. So take a chill pill. Number 4. Relationship freedom. Let me tell you something. When you're a teenager, here in Austria, teenagers have already boyfriends where they come to the house and you get introduced, and they can already stay in the bedroom for an hour alone. The mother is there in the kitchen cooking for them, making cookies, baking some. This doesn't happen. You're in Africa, your boyfriend will whistle for you outside on the corner, and or you text each other, I'm waiting for you outside. And that boy is not allowed to just walk in the house for the wife. And as a teenager, you can't even utter the words, I have a boyfriend or I have a girlfriend. Have you finished with your studies? That is the first question you hear in an African home. Have you finished your studies that you are thinking it's time for you to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Let me take another drink. And let an African parent find you locked in a room alone with a boy. You will die. Ooh, and the neighbors will help bury you alive. Don't play with African culture here. Here everyone is so relaxed when it comes to relationship, but I tell you, in Africa it's still a thing. You can't do that. Okay? Then comes to my next point, number 5. In Austria, it's totally okay for a 14-year-old girl to start the pill because they're having sex. Let me tell you, in Africa, in Zimbabwe, at 14, if you even think about it, think about sex, you might die in your sleep. Okay, that's an exaggeration. But I'm just trying to say it does not happen. It cannot happen. It won't happen. And definitely you're not having sex at 14 unless you're not even thinking about it at 14, to be honest, because all you hear is, if you get pregnant in my house, the moment you hit puberty, you get pregnant in my house, you can leave, pack your bags and go. If you get a girl pregnant, pack your bags and go. So already you are very, conscious of what you're doing. Don't play around too much. And you At 14, you can't go to your mother and say, "Oh, mommy, I'm having sex now, so can you please go with me to the doctor so that I can get a pill?" God help you, my friend. Yes, nah. it's just, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you if you think you can do this. Anyway, an African kid who has been raised by African parents would not even think about uttering the words, "I'm having sex and I need the pill." So I know some of you would think, yeah, but it's better to learn about sex, but not at 14. What do you know at 14, to be honest? So anyway, that was number 5. Number 6, this is the last one. This is going to be a short video. Number 6 is, here in the Western world, at 18, children can already move out because they feel like it, or they are working already, or they just don't like their parents. But in an African home, you don't just move out just like that, unless you move out when you are married, or you are working in another city, or only those two. So don't think, if you're being raised by an African parent, at 18 I'm going to move out of here, you stress me too much. It's not going to happen. Forget it. Forget it. And also, I would say it's because at 18 most African kids are still in university. They're still doing their studies, so most of them are still at home. So they move out around 24, 25, because that's when they finish their uni, or they want to get married or whatever. But you can't just move out at 18 because you feel like it. So anyway, these are some there are some that I left out, but these are some of the parenting and culture differences that we have between, I would say, the whole of Africa is still a little bit tight when it comes to breaking the rules. You can't just listen. In an African home, the parents are the judge, the jury, and the executioner. You have no choice. You do what they want until you get out and start living on your own, which is maybe when you're 25, if you're lucky. So I hope you have a really nice Christmas. I'll see you next week. So goodbye.